Hello everyone, Thody here on Stoneblock 4. I finally bit the bullet and it is time for our tier 8 chicken seed. So started another spirit fire here, made me some other rock, I kept 4 of those, made 8 awakened feathers. I've got the charged Certus quartz, iron and skystone I need to make the sky steel. Just want to show you how I got my skystone. I grabbed a villager, plunked him down next to a charger, and just traded with him till he leveled up, and he offered me Skystone. This is actually the second villager. First one I took all the way to Master, he didn't give me any Skystone, so that's the second one. So here's my actual charger over here. Let me just double check here. Okay, so in a pool of lava, it's copper, not iron. I grabbed iron, of course, and then I will need a pool of lava, which I've got. So we get rid of these and we get copper. We need 36, so that's 32, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see if this works. Drop a copper, need to turn magnet off. Then I can try this again. Drop that, drop that, drop that. That's sky bronze. I was right with the iron. Okay, so let's grab iron. Six of those. Let me just hop upstairs. Okay, so for the charged Certus quartz, I need 36. I was pretty sure I still had some. I've got 8, so math. It's 10. That should be enough. I hope. And I'm going to need some skystone again. Keep my charcoal on me. Need 36 of those. That's what happens when you don't check stuff properly. Alright, this might take a bit to get these all charged. Can even charge them in the charger. I don't know which is faster, so we'll just use both. It looks like the charger is the faster option. Let me turn my magnet back on. I think I keep taking them out too fast. That one is done, that one is done. That one changed almost instantly, which is nice. Okay, that'll give me 34. I need 2 more. So I'll just grab 2 more Certus quartz. 1 in there, 1 in there. There we go. Now I can turn my magnet back off. Get my Skystone, get my iron. Oh, there was still some ingots in there. Alright, so we drop our Skystone, Certus quartz and iron. Oh yes, I can stand on lava for a bit. Let's try this again. I'm not dropping them fast enough. They are not transforming. And my iron is gone. I need to check what I'm doing wrong. Let me grab another stack. Let's look at the uses again. That's not what I want. Skystone, iron ingots and charged Certus quartz in lava. So it worked with the copper, but now that I'm trying to do it with lava, it is not working for me. There we go. Okay. Great, and then we need to craft these into blocks. We only need 4. The rest I can dump into the system, so I only needed to do half of the amount that I did. That's alright. Let's double check the recipe. That will give us a Skystone chicken. Actually, I just realized I need, the reason I needed all of those, my math wasn't that terrible, is because we need to craft 2 of these. So we're going to need 8. I need to grab 1 more seed. I hope I still have seeds because I've picked up these. I do have a few more seeds. Other rock that I threw in all got brushed, so that's fine. I'll just head back. Grab some diorite. We need 4 of these. And we need 8 feathers. Here we go. Go back to our spirit fire. Throw in the diorite, throw in the feathers. I said tier 8 seed, which we should be able to get to. I will just need to go and rescue some more seeds, because this will just get me my chicken. I'll just grab a stack for now, just to be safe. Okay, let's head over to the world engine. I think I got myself confused. We're not quite ready for the seed yet. Okay, and we need temperature. So I'll just turn this on for a bit. This energy cube is nice and full. As soon as it gets to 150 degrees, if I remember this correctly, it should start crafting. Almost there. Yeah, I'm still missing something. Oh, I am missing my liquid meat. Damn. Let's switch this off for now. I forgot the liquid meat. No. Did not switch that off. No, now it's off. Let's head back home. Grab 2 buckets and I can grab some of this chicken. And I keep doing that. Let's just go down to the bottom, head back home. Try and remember where my slow melter is. There it is. We can turn this pipe off. Okay, it does not like the cooked chicken. So let's put that back in our backpack. Let's head upstairs. Okay, I do have some raw pork chops here. That should work. I'm not seeing any other raw meat. Of looking quickly, nope. I'm either overlooking it or I don't have any more. Let's see how much we get from a pork chop. If we look at this recipe, we need 180 millibuckets, so that's 30. So if we do 6, it should give us enough for 1. Alright. This fluid canister is still holding lava, but we can get rid of that. There we go. Now it's nice and empty. Should allow me to pick up this. There we go. It did pick up the liquid meat, but I need 3 more. I've only got 3 pork chops left. So what I want to do is now actually create a butcher knife. Because if I want to go slaughtering, I actually want to go slaughter with this. Yeah, piggy, piggy, piggy. And the reason for that is killing them with a butcher knife will give me tallow as well, which I know I will need at some point. Five, of course. I did see one running around at the world engine. Yeah, piggy, piggy. There we go, and we've got the 6 we need, so we can get back home. Get back to our slow melter. Toss those in. Oh, I also upgraded both my backpacks to netherite backpacks, so they hold a little bit more. I did go run around in the nether dungeon a bit more, got a bunch more spawners, increased some of my data models quite a bit. Got a Blaze data model, which I don't think I had before. Okay, now we head back to the world engine. There's the meat. Okay, now the temperature's dropped, which is fine. I just wanted to save some power there. That should get it going up. At least it only dropped to about 100, so we're good. Should be getting up to the 150 soon. Can toss those in there. Oh dear, what else am I missing? So 4 Skystone blocks, 4 other rock. Wait a minute. It needs tier 6 seeds. Damn. Damn. And I've used up all my tier 6 seeds. Okay, so let's have a look. Tier 7 seeds, tier 6 seeds. I'm going to have to craft all these chicken seeds from scratch again. I was an idiot. Didn't I save any? Nope. That's wheat seeds, pumpkin, no chicken seeds. Alrighty, let's start. Tier 1 seed, we need iron dust. Let's check, do I have any iron on me? No. I don't think I've got any here. I can't believe it. I actually am being a total idiot. Go to the sag wall, get these to dust. Okay, this might be an episode just on creating these chicken seeds. Yay. Okay, here we go. Tier 1 seed. Done. For the tier 2 seeds, we need a tier 2 chicken soul. So what I will do is just grab a bunch of souls. We'll work through the tiers. There's a tier 2. There's a tier 3. I need 2 of each. Tier 4. Tier 5. And tier 6. Okay. I'll just create 4 of each. we should have the materials to go through all these crafts, so that shouldn't be a problem. But then again, I might have screwed something else up. Okay, and we give him 4 seeds. Can grab these 4. Put 2 of them back in. Toss those in there. Have those at the ready. I've always been careful keeping the seeds and everything, but I kept them until I made the next higher tier seed, and then I got rid of them. Okay. So this one will require tier 8 seeds as well when we get there. So it's just something I must bear in mind. Okay, there you go. Goes the tier 4s. Let me put these 2 in here before I sacrifice them. Because knowing me, I'm capable of doing that. Get our tier 3 souls. I honestly cannot believe what idiot I was. Okay, while it's crafting this, let me quickly run through the liquid cows I've got so far. So we've got latex and constantin, got water, carbon, and copper. I've got lava, liquid ender, and nickel. And they are happily producing. So my lava, which was my first one, I'm up to 664 buckets. As I said, this is slow going, but it's going. So we have liquids available to us. Right, grab these 2 out, toss those 2 in, put them away first, then we can sacrifice these. Almost there. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water there. I need to make the empowerer before I can make the tier 8 seeds. That is what I forgot. Depending on how long it takes me to get these Skystone chickens, I may still try and do that in this run. Otherwise, that'll be my next episode. I'll start with making the empowerer, getting that going. There's a few things I want to do with the empowerer, so I might actually leave that for the next time. And hopefully I don't get sidetracked before I get there. The reason I'm carrying this stack of charcoal blocks is for my hostile neural networks. I've taken the magma cube out and I've put the tome in from Twilight Forest, because with that you can actually get books very easy, which will save me on some crafting. So I decided to do that as a bit of a shortcut. But I've let it build up some power first. Oh no, I did put in new matrices. There was still some coal blocks in there, which wasn't used up yet. Okay, so there's our tier 5 souls. How am I looking at seeds? Oh, I'm out, so I might as well I'll just plant one row. These I can toss back in now. Won't need those now. Okay, let's go craft these seeds. Okay, so tier 2 seeds. Done. Tier 3. Done. Tier 4. Oh, what am I missing for tier 4? That's 5. 4. I'm missing tier 3 seeds. So, let's just go. Yeah, I might need to come and plant these every time now, because I don't get enough of the seeds. Here we go. Let me just get my other seeds out of here. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. There's my Tier 4 seeds. Sorry, a bit of running around now. Where's my chicken seeds? So Tier 5. Okay, let's just grab these out. We need a flux crystal. Alright. So we need 4 flux dust. Where's my flux crystals? I believe I've put them in a drawer. So I might as well quickly look if this generator's done. Yes, it is. Exactly enough flux crystals. Nice. Might need to make some more of those as well at some point again. See, I've now used up everything. Oh yes, these needs the millstone, which is why I've made it. Go in there. You can do a setup with a hopper to feed out or something like that, which will only grab the items once it is done grinding them down, but I'm doing little enough with that I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so tier 5 seeds done. Let's keep those here. Need to go grow this a bit, and then we can make the tier 6 seeds and get those damn chickens done. Where did these go? There they are. The only thing that will use them is the trainer at this point in time. So tier 6 seeds. There we go. We've got 1. We will need 2. Why am I tidying that up? Just grab them again there. Okay, let's head back to the world engine. Nope. try the world engine. Okay. Turn this puppy back on. Throw in 2 tier 6 seeds. Let it get up to power, heat. Once we have the Skystone chickens, I'll just breed them together to get the third one. Then we can make the other rock chicken. And then we will be ready to move on to tier 8. Nether Star, we need to get some Nether Stars to craft these. And this one is another craft which will need the tier 8 seeds, so I can get rid of the other seeds. That's a craft with a tier 9 seed. There we go, our craft has started. Can turn this off, we should have plenty of heat. Yeah, ran out of power. Because my power conduit's not feeding through, so I'm only getting power from the generator. So let's turn that side off, so all power goes into the world engine. Of course, now the power is too low. The heat. How much power do these need? Oh, 1.2 million. Let's hope that's got enough heat for a while. Just move the cube. Stay about above 150 long enough, please. I might have a bit of a juggling act on my hands here. There's one done. Should change the setup. I have the cube where I've got my generator now. But that's fine. Okay. And then I can move my cube back to where it was for now. And I'll just turn this back into an input. Great, we can head back home. With our Skystone chickens. Which I did not take. I can't believe I did not take them. Oh my word. Come here, you. Right, so you two, you can grab 2 of the tier 2 seeds. These other seeds I will just toss out for now. These cells I'll put in the backpack, which means they'll get dumped into my system at some point. You can go into my backpack. Oh, in the trades to get the Skystone, I did get 3 of the presses as well. I just grabbed 1 of each. I did not need to breed 2 of you, so 1 of you can go, 3. 1 of you can go away, and 1 of you can come with me. You can go into this roost. Should immediately start crafting, or I don't know, producing. Just bear in mind that I can actually get rid of that, but I'm too scared to get rid of it in case I might need it. Right, so that's Skystone done. Other rock, we now need Skystone and stone. So let's just breed that puppy up as well. Stone and stone. I'll grab 3 seeds from him. There we go, with 4 seeds again. Get him bred, and that will get our other rock done. So we won't need to manually craft other rock using diorite anymore. As soon as the first one's done, I'll go dump him in his roost. There we are. You go in here. And because I'm sifting other rock, you can see it's grabbing the other rock as it gets created. And it'll keep doing that until he gets backstopped, which will be a while. But that's quite alright. Okay, so officially we've now got everything up to tier 7 done as far as chickens are concerned. I am still leveling these up. That one is done now. Which means, okay, this one still needs a bit to go. So, netherrack done and done. So I can take clay and go and put him in the trainer. The main reason I'm doing this, it will end up saving on seeds. I'll need to produce less seeds. So I'll probably shrink this down to the small area I started with eventually when I get to the tier 9s. Which is just 2 levels away, but it is a bit of a problem. So the draconium infused, it's obsidian, not a problem. We've got draconium dust, we've got obsidian, we've got blaze powder. That's no issue. The tier 8 souls, no problem. We can get those from any of the tier 8 chickens, which we don't have yet. Or we can use tier 7 souls with nether stars. That is an option. The empowerer, we need to just build the empowerer to make this, which shouldn't be a problem. I think we might be able to craft this, but I don't think I'll have time to do much of that today. So we will leave that for the next episode, or maybe even the one after that. All depends how it goes and how I get myself sidetracked. But I'm pretty happy that we finally got the Skystone, because I kept running into walls with Skystone. So that should be good and done. The XP chicken's giving us these bottles of XP, which is very nice. I used the stack earlier and I got up to 30 levels, which I can just go and dump into my system. I just need to be close enough to the obelisk. Not the backpack. You see, it's out of range. And here we're in range. We can dump that. There we go. 66 levels stored. This generator ran out of fuel. I didn't replace it. I'm just manually harvesting wheat to use on my cows as I go along. So I still will carry on breeding more cows. I've got one copper cow upstairs, one in here. As I'm using clapples on them, if they give me another copper cow, I'll just store him as well. That's pretty easy enough to get. But as always, be safe, have fun, and see you next time.